Okay, welcome back. This is now going to be turn 21 for the Human Knight. If you'll recall, we just made our way away from the keep. We are now making our way to the shrine that is guarded by the Lich. Current score count, I've got 6 legend points and about 69 fame. So that would convert to just over 13 legend points if I retired right now. So we're on our way to 20. And we've got 9 more turns to go to do that, to get those 7 last points, legend points. So let's go ahead and start making our way to the shrine and see what we can do here. We're starting on a mountain clearing. So we're going to do 2 movement, 3 movement, and this is going to be on another mountain clearing. So I can't actually go there even if I wanted to. I will use, obviously, my bonus alert, and I will sneak as my 4th action right there. So let's go ahead and roll the dice and see what comes next. We're looking for mountains and bones, and we don't get anything. Because we're on a tile with the Lich does not return. If we're on a different tile, he would be returned to his token box, but he stays out on the board. He does move to us. That monster return does mean that monsters move to me. So we're going to move him over to us. And now we're going to have to contend with him. Let's look at what that means. So he's an interesting one. Like the Wraith, he's got 4 hit points. He's not armored either. He does a lot of damage if he hits me. He actually would not auto hit me on this side, so we'd have to roll to roll the hit dice, and I can auto hit him on this side. Now the interesting thing comes here is if he flips, he casts Vapor Form on me, which essentially turns me into vapor for my next turn, so I could not loot his crypt. So let's, I could move around, I could do other things, but I couldn't do anything that involves like grabbing items or fighting. I mean, it would essentially end combat if I got hit with this. But I think let's go ahead and risk it and see if we can take him out and get that fame too. That 14 fame is looking pretty good. So let's put him down. We're going to first roll to see if we are hidden. So let's clear out the dice tray, and we are going to roll. We are not hidden anyway, so there you go. We're fighting, whether you want to or not. So he is going to be able to target me, and I will target him right back. It's the same old setup. If you recall, we got 2 cubes on the Mace of Smiting. We had an pre-printed one already there. So we're going to do 3 damage with that. Attack speed of 4 and maneuver speed of 1. So I will roll to see what he does. Let's see if he flips or not. Here we go. And he does not flip. So that means that my attack goes first. My weapon length was 2 right here. He does not have a weapon length. So I will go first in this first round as we close the distance. And I will automatically hit him. My attack speed of 4 exceeds his maneuver speed of 3. So there we go. He is wounded already. That's good. Now here is what happens when his attack speed equals my maneuver speed of 1. So with 1 to 1, we are going to, I'm surprised it took 21 turns to get to the hit dice. Usually these are rolled pretty frequently. So we're going to roll these. He hits if the worst result, this is a hit, this is a miss, and this is a hit on if our numbers are equal. So if his worst result is this right here, then he hits me. Okay, so if he can he'll hit on it. If his worst result is this or this, he hits me. Now if he rolls a blank, he misses. I really don't want him to hit me because he does a whole lot of damage. And he missed me. That was lucky. So because his worst result is a miss, he misses. And I dodged that one. Probably one of the few creatures I can dodge in this world right now. Okay, so that is the first round of battle. So we're gonna go to the second round. I'm gonna keep my tactics exactly the same. We're gonna roll for him to see if he changes. And he does not change. Well, at this point, you know, my attack is gonna go off first with my attack speed of 4. It's gonna kill him. And we've taken out another Sight Guardian. Bye-bye, Lich. So I'm gonna get 14 fame for that. Let me trade in 6 fame and grab another 20. So we're gonna put these in back here and grab a 20. There we go, for a net gain of 14. That's, that was a strong defeat right there. Okay, so now we're on turn 22. And we are going to move into the crypt with 2 action points. There we are on the crypt. And now I'm going to search for it. We've not found it. We're in the clearing with it. We know it's around here somewhere. I just need to find it. Oop. I rolled one, rolled out. Oop. So we got success and a blank. And I'll use my 4th action point to re-roll this. And I did not find it. All right, that's too bad. So that ends my turn 22. We'll roll the dice to see if any monsters come. And hey, look, the Lich wanted to come back, but he's dead. We killed him. So we are going to go to turn 23 and search more. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. It bounced out, but it landed on that. We'll take it. 4. Okay. We're going to count that as found. Get a legend point and 5 fame for finding that and discovering the crypt. And that ended my turn. I am not snuck. I am alert. I do my bonus action for alert before the monster dice gets rolled. And you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'm going to need these. So I will go ahead and consume them and go ahead and get these cubes just to have them in my healthy box. So if I take some hits, I'll just have some cubes to wound rather than having to wound hearts. There we go. So now we'll roll the monster dice and see what comes our way. And nothing. Another quiet night. Okay. So here we are on the shrine, or sorry, the crypt. We're on the crypt, ready to loot it. And let's go ahead and roll the loot dice, and then we'll build the deck for the crypt. And we're gonna get the 4th treasure. So the crypt is right here, guarded by the Lich. It's gonna have 5 deep treasures and 1 treasure. That's gonna be good. So let's put this 1 treasure at the bottom of the pile. And we're gonna count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep treasures we're gonna put on there. And I will get the 4th one down in that pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll get that one right there. and it is a clashing ring. So that would give me another space to put in for attack speed if I wanted to go even harder and faster at these guys. The Gloves of Aggression are pretty great. I do have a lot of cubes to play, so I'm just going to keep with this strategy that works pretty well. So I'm going to just put this away. Notice it's pretty valuable too. I could sell that too if I needed money. Okay, that was the first action. Second action. The fifth card. I think there are only 5 cards left, so we'll get the bottom card, which is the one treasure. Let's make sure we don't spill that or splash that. So we got, an epic treasure. This is a Trickster's Stone that gives me magic, which could be useful. I don't know. Let's equip it. It's worth a legend point and 5 fame. So that's great. Let me see if here as we go. So we'll take our points and we'll take I think that's a gray, very dark gray cube and put it in our inventory. Our healthy cube spot. Excellent, we now have magic. So that was our second roll. Do a third roll. Oh, it did roll grabby hands. So we are going to look at the top 3 cards and pick one. So that's the roll you want. So here's what we have available to us now. We have the Warblade, which lets you play a speed cube to it, and then you play some might cubes, which we're pretty good on might cubes, so I think that Mace with Smiting is pretty great. I'm going to keep with that. We do have a Cursed Deep Treasure, so we are going to have to take a curse. We've revealed this, so we do have to take a curse. And then we'll replace it. So let's go ahead and resolve that. On the flip side to this card is the curses tracker. So let me set this down here. And then we're going to have to roll to see what curse we get. 2 rolls. First, we're going to see which even or odd. We're going to roll and see which side we're going to be looking at. And I rolled a 6, so that's even. So we're going to be rolling on this side. And I rolled a 3. 3 means I am ill. I cannot rest until I cure my curse. And to cure a curse, I have to go to a civilization and do a trade action to pay 5 gold to get healed from curses. I did at one point have, you know what? I do have this in my backpack. We can equip that pretty easily if I need to. So that will cure all my curses. That is another way to deal with that. But let's discard this, get it out of the game, and replace it with the actual treasure. It was a quick ring. So that is, let's see, we have the Warblade to choose from, the quick ring, which would give another, that might be interesting. That gives me a maneuver. And then I have the Ring of the Magi, which lets you enchant for 1 less action. Which ones of those do I want? You know what? I'm just gonna take the most valuable one. None of them were epic treasures, so I would have picked an epic treasure. That would have given me points. But I did not have that option. So we're gonna put these back in the deck. And now let's see, that was my second action, right? Start with 3, no, third action. Let's see there. We'll see if I can get that third treasure real quick, and we'll go one more roll. Fourth, no, that's not going to get anything. Okay, so that's all my actions. I'm going to alert, and by alerting, I am going to get to shuffle my items around. I'm going to go ahead and put that potion of relief up there. And there we go. And we rolled ogres and woods. So that didn't get anything. Let's see. So I think it was turn 23. We're gonna go and enter turn 24. We've only got a few rounds left in the game before I need to retire. I'd love to get more. See if I can get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got to count my points. I got to see if I'm close to retiring. So 8, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So I am about 2 legend points away from retiring. And so let's go down and explore these secret dens real quick and see if there's anything interesting down there. So we're gonna go south for 1 action point, and we're going to reveal a cave. I say that's interesting. That is the Dwarven Ruins. So I do get a legend point and 5 fame just for finding that and revealing it. So now we've had the Forgotten City and the Dwarven Ruins come out on the board. And with that, just like with the Forgotten City, we're going to draw 1 of each token, wilderness token, and reveal them. So we've got a treasure. We have another site is on the board, and we have another treasure. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 treasures off the treasure pile that we found hanging around the Dwarven Ruins. And here's what I got. And they're both, oh no, one of them is an epic treasure. The Taper of Illumination. And look at that. That gives me an action point for caves. So I would not lose an action point from entering a cave with this, which is pretty great. And then this is a potion of healing, which I could use to heal myself. So that's exactly what I need. So let's go ahead and get points for that, the legend point and 5 fame. I don't have a spot to equip those right now. All my equipment spots are full. So, but I did get that epic treasure, and I'm going to get 1 legend point and 5 fame. And next thing we're going to do is we did reveal that site token right here. We're going to see what site appears. And it's the Catacombs on 4. So that is not connected to me. It's kind of just hanging out by itself up there. So I will have to kind of go down and up to get to it. And you know what I'm going to do? Before I do that, I'm going to consume this potion of relief. Right there, consumed. Get my my curse removed. And we'll go ahead and flip that back over. I'm no longer cursed, and I'm going to use my alert to go ahead and equip this Taper of Illumination. Okay, so let's see. We've moved down 1 as an action. I used our bonus alert action, and now we're going to do 2, 3, and obviously we don't have to, we've got this Taper of Illumination now, so I don't lose that action point anymore. So I do have a 4th action. I am going to use it to sneak, though. There are bats and goblins, which are come out in large numbers, and I do want to stay hidden for them just to see what comes on the board. So we're going to sneak and roll the monster die. And we have, nope, nothing came out. Bats or goblins. We're looking for scratch marks or caves. Okay, so we're now on turn 25. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've got to search for the catacombs here. And I'm going to do that my first turn. 1, 2, found it. We have discovered the hidden catacombs somewhere. I like how that's kind of just tucked off in these caves. This random cave up there contains the catacombs in the Dwarven ruins. So we'll get a legend point and 5 fame for that. So I'm going to have to trade in 4 legend points and take that 5. Okay. So we found it. So that was 2. And I might as well try to loot it real quick. And then I think we're going to start making our way to civilization before it gets too late. So let's get a little bit more looting in, and then we'll head on. Okay, we're going to get the 3rd treasure in the catacombs, which has 2 deep treasures and 5 treasures, and it is guarded by the Death Knight. He's a friendly little guy. So we're going to put in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And then 2 deep treasures. And I'm going to take the 3rd treasure down, which actually will be that treasure. Will be the 3rd treasure down. So we'll take that. And it is cursed. Amazing. I'm so lucky. All right, so just like last time, we're going to roll on the curse table. And we're going to do odd. And we rolled a 3. An odd 3. And for this side, an odd 3 is I can't use any optional might boxes. So an optional might box would be, that is an optional might box. So I can no longer use that while I have this curse. And that might be my clue that I need to start making my way to civilization. Let's go ahead and get the actual treasure that was cursed. And it is the Potion of Flight. And I am not going to use that right now, but we might use that for a quick escape at some point. So let's keep that in our backpack. You know what? I could probably use that equipped more than the Trickster Stone. Let's go ahead and equip that and get rid of this Great Cube goes away by doing that. So that was, I think, my 3rd action. And now I'm going to sneak. So I'm going to be alert, and I'm going to make sure I alert and I sneak before we roll the monster dice. Let's see. Well, nothing came out. I got lucky there. So we're going to go into the 26th turn, and I'm going to loot just a little bit more and then get out of here. 5th treasure. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So let's get this treasure. Symbol of motion. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Tell you what. Let's put him. Let's get rid of the potion of flight for now. Symbol of motion. That gives me a bonus move every turn as well. So now I'll have a bonus alert and a bonus move. And I'm going to go ahead and use that bonus alert before I forget it. Fourth treasure down. 2, 3, 4. So this is my second loot action. My second action at the symbol of commerce. That gives me a trade action per round. I don't need that one. You know, I think I'm going to start. I think I've done 2 loots. So yeah, I've done 2 loots, and I'm going to go ahead and start making my way back. So I've got 2 movements, 2 action points left that I can start doing. 1, 2, and then I've got my symbol of motion now. That lets me go 1 more, 3. And remember, I also had that taper of illumination, which means I don't lose an action point for being in a cave. That's key too. So that is the end of my turn. I'm now back on the barriers tile with the dragons and the giants. Again, I'm a little bit weaker now. I got that curse, which doesn't let me hit as hard. So that's not ideal. We're going to roll the monster dice and see how we do. And we do get some dragons. We get 3 juvenile dragons are going to come to me. So they are 2 health. Remember, their shield doesn't do much against my mace. So this is not the best. Their attack is 1. Their maneuver is 2. But, you know, I'm a knight. I'm a dragon slayer. This would fulfill, if I can take these guys out, I'd fulfill my mission if I can get back to the keep. So we're going to do this. We're going to have a big epic battle to end this. If they flip, they are a little faster, but they don't hit me as hard. If they hit me as it is now, they'll damage my chainmail and perhaps potentially destroy it. But let's go see how it works. So obviously, I'm going to go first. They don't have any weapon length. I am going to I'm going to target him and hit him my 4 attack speed versus his, oh, sorry, I am skipping a step. We're going to see how they flip. Let's see it. The first one does not flip. Second one does flip. Third one does not flip. Okay, so this is the lineup. So I automatically hit him, and he is dead. And I get 10 fame for that. However, this guy's going to go next. He's going to automatically hit me. He's faster than my maneuver speed of 1. So I am going to absorb it in my chainmail. It can, his 1 attack might versus my 3 armor is good. So it doesn't do any damage to it, but I do need a wounded cube. So there is a wounded cube. And then he is going to go next. His attack speed of 1 matches my maneuver speed of 1, so he needs to roll hit dice to see if he hits me. And he misses me. That was very lucky. All right, next round of combat. I am going to go after this guy because he's going to try to hit me harder as it stands. Well, we'll see if they do change tactics, but I'm going to try to hit this guy. First guy does not move. He doesn't flip. Second guy, he actually flips back. So he's on his nicer damage side. I go first with my attack speed of 4 and auto hit him and get 10. Let me trade in some fame. There we go. And now this guy is going to auto hit me, and I will absorb it in my armor and wound a cube. Okay, next round. At this point, I think it's pretty much a done deal. He doesn't flip. I auto hit him and kill him and get his 10 fame as well. So we are a juvenile dragon killing machine. I'm going to trade in 40 and get 50 back to get his 10 fame. There we go. So there we go. We're going to advance it. We're now on turn 27. It's going to be a mad dash to the keep now. So let's go. My turn is going to be 2 action points to move here, 2 action points to move here, and I get to use both my symbol of motion and my taper of illumination to give myself that last movement into the caves. We're really going full speed here. I will alert as well, but I am not snuck. Okay. Roll the monster dice. There we go. I gotta find them again. Here we go. And nothing comes out. And so we'll advance to turn 28. This is nearing the end game right here. Go 1. My bonus here. So, and then I'll use my 2 actual action points to move here. And then I will do a trade action to complete this quest. I'm going to get 1 legend point and 5 fame. So I discard that, grab my legend point and my fame. I need more tokens. Let's see, turn these in. There we go. And then I will, I'm going to retire as the Slayer Lord. Oh, and let me do one more last thing is I'm going to roll 1 dice for that, because that is the one additional benefit I get is a roll on the mission dice. The number of based on the number of symbols I have, which is 1. So I grab this mission dice right here, give it a roll, and I get 5 gold. So there we go. Now I'll retire. So I'm going to convert all of my fame into legend points at a 10-to-1 ratio. And I do have a lot of fame over here. So we're going to tally that up real quick. Let's see, that's 20 right here. Let's just grab a... So we're going to have, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 110, 130, and then another 20 right here, 150 fame that I've accumulated by killing all those dragons, and I actually 152. So I will go ahead and take 15 legend points for that as I convert it over and tell everybody about all my awesome dragon killing that I've done, how I am the Slayer Lord after all, and why are they even surprised? And then I'll count up all my legend points now. So there's my 15 that I just grabbed. And then I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop. And then, so actually, so there's 20, 7 legend points, and 2 fame. For my human knight, I think you did pretty well. Thanks for watching this playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope everybody gets a chance to play Dragons Down. It's a great game. It tells a lot of great stories. Thanks.